Ophelia DeSaris here from Women Speak Out. I wanted to talk today about panic attacks. Received a couple of emails from people who were sharing their own experience and asking if I had any advice to give them or if I'd even experienced panic attacks. And the answer to that is yes. Indeed, I am very familiar with panic attacks. And there was a point in my life where I was having panic attacks on a daily basis, several times a day. It was very debilitating. I would have them everywhere. I remember one point in time having to take the subway to work and having to get off of the subway several times before getting to my destination. It was a daily, regular occurrence. And for me, panic attacks happened when I was overwhelmed. They happened if I was triggered by something that I didn't necessarily understand. No rhyme or reason. Obviously there's an underlying reason for everything, but we don't always understand what that is. Luckily for me, I was able to ask for help, and I did, and I got myself into some cognitive therapy, which was very helpful. I read a lot of books as well, started yoga, meditation, learning breathing techniques, all skills that anyone can acquire, and I was able to really hone in on better self-care and help myself when panic attacks occurred. I still do experience some panic attacks when I'm feeling overwhelmed, or if, as a trauma survivor, I still get triggered sometimes. But the difference between then and now is being able to acknowledge what's happening and really owning my experience of the panic attack. Observing what's happening when a panic attack is happening can be really foreign, because when a panic attack, for me anyways, happens, I just want to run away. I feel like I'm choking. I feel like everybody's watching me, especially in public. It can be very embarrassing, even though the fact of the matter is that when you're having a panic attack, most people don't even know that it's happening to you. So just know that it's mostly internal and that you're dealing with all of this, and just forget everybody else. They're not even important in the moment that you're having this anxiety panic attack. One thing is to really observe what's happening to you. For me, my breathing would change. I'd start to hyperventilate. I think I was going to die. My throat would close up, or I felt like it was closing up. My chest would be pounding, my heart palpitations. I'd get sweaty and I couldn't breathe, and I'd go numb and get to the point where I felt like I was going to pass out. Now, I never passed out. But I always felt like I was going to, and the fear of death was always there. Oh my God, I'm going to die. So everybody knows what's going on. What if, all these things, these obsessive thoughts, and that's very normal when you're hyperventilating, when you're having a panic attack, because all these chemicals in your body make things go all wonky, for lack of a better scientific term. So my best strategy and things that I learned, skills that I learned through therapy and yoga and meditation and breathing, is to really think about what's happening to me right now. Now, when you're in public, it's a little more overwhelming, I found, because I just didn't want people to know what was going on. But again, close everybody else out. Think about what's happening to you and really observe the things that are happening in your body. For me, when my heart was pounding, I actually said inside, to myself, my heart's pounding. I'm breathing really fast. I feel like I'm going to die. And then I'd take all those things that I was saying and I'd switch them around, and I'd say, I'm breathing really quickly. I'm going to start breathing slowly now. I'm going to take in a lot more air. I'm not going to die. I'm completely safe. I'm just having an anxiety and panic attack. It's okay. I can get through this. And simply by acknowledging what was happening to me, and still, when this happens, acknowledging that, yeah, I'm having a panic attack. This sucks, okay? This is not awesome, but I have to get through it, and I will get through it. What's going on? Acknowledging what's happening in my body, acknowledging the feelings that are in my head, taking control of them. When I acknowledge them, I'm not resisting them. And when I'm not resisting it, then it's going to dissipate. And the quicker that you can do that, the better you will be. And that comes through practice and, practicing relaxation techniques, practicing yoga and meditation, practicing body muscle relaxation, going to talk therapy and cognitive behavior therapy, or reading books, or just talking about what's going on, learning more about yourself. Learn how to control your breathing. Breathing is a huge part of dissipating panic attacks, because what happens in panic attacks more often than not is you get really scared. Your body tenses up and you think you're going to die, and you're not, okay? But that happens and everything gets constricted. So by the simple act of learning to control your breathing, you can dissipate that. You can make those go away. So what I do for myself is, as a singer, I've learned to breathe from my diaphragm, and sometimes I need reminding, but I'm reminding you now. You need to breathe from your diaphragm. You need to take in a really deep breath, and what I like to do is I like to count to 10 as I'm breathing in, and allow the out-breath to be longer than the in-breath. So if I'm counting to 10 on the inside or the outside, whatever you need to do, I guess it's going to be inside, because when you're breathing, you're not going to be able to count externally. So you're breathing in on 10, breathing out, make it 15. Do that a few times, and what you're going to feel is your body relax. You're going to feel that you're going to be more calm. You're going to have better control of your thoughts. Everything's going to slow down, because the chemicals in your body are not going to be constricting you anymore. Oxygen is freedom. That's the way I look at it. Oxygen is freedom. And then you can get control of your thoughts, and you can slowly relax. And then when you're relaxed, you can look at what just happened, and you can try and process it. And the more that you work on these skills, the faster, hopefully, it will dissipate, and the more you'll be able to really get control of them, and hopefully they won't happen anymore, because you'll be looking into other more positive ways to work through it. And for me, again, that was therapy and yoga and meditation and breathing techniques. And when they happen still, I just let them happen. There's a reason why they're happening. It sucks, but they're less and less. And I've gotten to a point now where they don't debilitate me anymore, and they don't scare me as much as they used to. And that's a very good thing. And that came with practice. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And I hope that your panic attacks become less and less and less. And I hope that you comment with questions or suggestions, because I'm open to that. And I wish you a very peaceful, panic, anxiety-free day. So, thank you.